My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire Modded. My apologies for the lateness of this episode. I just got done with Darkest Dungeon and that took way too long. Which basically just means that episode took a long time to record, but also is going to take a long time to upload, which means that I have to record this later, which means that this is going to take even further to upload because it has to wait for Darkest Dungeon to finish first. It's just a compounding issue when things like that occur. But it's time to have another go at Marisa. Alright. Random colorless uncommon card. I'm actually kind of on board with that mostly. Deep breath. That's real good. Oh, just play a bunch of zero costs and get that charge up. Alright, so I do want to try and... No, I want defense. So I played defense first, then deep breath to try and get another defense. And we managed. Awesome. So I do want to try and get the spark build, I guess, and the burn build and the random attack build. Like all of those kinds of things are very much priorities for me right now. Spore Crump versus Witch Leyline. All right, fine. All right, let's try and go with a more focused burn build because last time we did the burn build, I keep forgetting that those are added to the hand. It's my bad. Grand Cross, I mean... No, we need to focus. We need to focus our efforts. Okay, pick up an upgrade, a whetstone. Okay. Upgrade 2 cards, sure. Deep Breath got upgraded. Excellent. That's like a priority upgrade as well. Nice. We got the defenses that I was looking for. Excellent. Any draw, and we're fine. Ooh, Treasure Hunter you still take though, don't you? Randomize the starter relic. Can't do that on this character, sorry. This could be a problem. Treasure Hunt is probably easily used for a kill in this combat. It's just I might lose a lot of HP doing so. Almost got double damage up. Treasure Hunter double damage is now 24, so that's not even enough for lethal. Damn it. Get the extra draw, and then we can use Witch's Leyline for the setup, and then knock down with the next move. Beautiful. That's exactly how we needed that to go down. So we got the Treasure Hunter out already. So I can deal 18 with this as well as a 6. Oh, please give me draw. There we go. Sorry, the kill. Draw. Preserved insect. Enemies in elite combats have 1 less HP. Sorry, 25% less HP rather. 31 gold, as well as the focusing shard. For each axe you climb, upgrade 1 random card at the start of combat. Regen potion as well as just a lot of stuff I really can't take in this deck right now. Start using the regen potion instantly here. Better get me defense here, I guess. Never mind. Is that us dead already? Because that really looks like us dead. Good gosh. That was rough. Ugh. Relentless enemies. You know what? All right, let's go back down to Ascension 1. I think if I want to do the burn build, Ascension 1. If I want to do the charge stacking build, Ascension 20. Choose a rare card, sure. Casket of Star. Or we could go Ultimate Shortwave right now. Hang on. Ultimate Shortwave. Ultimate Shortwave is the charge build, though. It's also an energy, like, short, thin deck build. I want to go with Casket of Star and go for all of the sparks, though. I want to see those sparks fly. Whew. And we should now be set up for lethal. With basically any draw. Asteroid Belt versus Milky Way versus Spore Crump. Milky Way is... Oh, Asteroid Belt gives us 2 triggers of block. Sure. That's going to be interesting, actually. For Casket of Star specifically. Casket of Star? Is it Casket of Star? It is. For that specifically, it'll be helpful. I probably should have used it that turn, just because of the amount of... Just because of the amount of damage I was expecting on the next turn. Treasure Hunter seems really good. I always like taking 1. Yeah. More than happy to have that, thank you. So that's 14 incoming damage. I can defend against 13 this turn. And still give myself 8 block next turn. Huh, good thing I did. It very much looks like that was damned essential. Upgrade energy flow. It's really difficult to turn down energy flow. It's just so powerful. But I want to make that spark build. Can't take a curse of doubt there. Let's upgrade the Casket of Star. I'm probably going to Echo play it in this combat. Never mind. Can't do it here. Because if I ever gain block in this fight, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to try and make sure that I can get the kill with... So that I can get the kill with the Treasure Hunter. You are kidding me. Fine. Energy Potion. Get the kill with the Treasure Hunter. I want the relic. Happy Flower Bruce returns gain an energy. Deflated dodgeball. Dodge... you have a 10% chance to dodge attacks. Okay. Milky Way is a way to gain block, which is going to trigger the Cascade of Stars as well as up the damage of all of the sparks in our hand. Dodge? 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 Nah, none of them. Oh, to work down that Gremlin Wizard in the next round, though. Ooh. We need to cut a lot of this offense out of our deck so that we can just defend and then throw out the sparks. Awesome. Alright, Mad Gremlin down. Another Asteroid Belt, sure. Sapphire Key over Dreamcatcher, thank you. Go for another Elite because apparently I'll never learn my lesson. I'm going to leave that spark in the deck. Be waking them up this turn. $34 damage there. Seems good to me. Oh, no. I want the extra. I want the extra relic, damn it. You did draw Treasure Hunter this turn. Was ideally hoping not to. I still had the extra energy after that. On pickup, gain 30 gold, you're 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. Happy Flower hadn't even triggered. I don't know how I had that extra energy. I also don't know how I missed it. Mind. Like Woolen gives us a lantern, gain energy on the first turn of each combat. I'm going to rest here because we'll be going straight into another elite here. Simple Launcher reduces your charge up consumption threshold value from 8 to 6. Why? It's so good. Finesse is obviously ridiculous for us. Have to take that. That just triggers so much more often. I have to take it. Okay. All right. Should be ready for our treasure hunter whenever we get it. Cool. Treasure hunter's in the next hand. All right. Maybe there's something still here. These sparks are helpful, like really helpful, but I'm gonna need to remove a lot of these strikes. Finesse is actually so huge. Very pleased with that. Draws us a card and gives us a spark. Slimy Hat, raise your maximum hand size by 2, as well as the short range teleporter whenever you may skip rooms rather, instead entering a room 2 floors away. Has 2 charges and you can kill bosses to... No. Don't want to. Bosses or elites you can kill in order to recharge the teleporter there, by the way. Yep, I'm that bad at counting. It's okay. We'll still work our way through them. Alright. 6 block next turn already. Not bad. Finally, the Milky Way is really doing the kind of thing that I drafted it for. Strength Potion, Alice's Gift versus Refraction Spark. Increases the damage of all Spark cards in hand by the damage dealt by the Refraction Spark. I think we'll take that. Visit a portal room and then visit a bonfire. Smith seems pretty important here. Upgrade the Refraction Spark. or Milky Way, or all of those asteroid belts. Actually, I think it's the asteroid belts. They're probably priority. I mean, that was a pretty good turn. Happily. Throw out a spark. Yes, I'll be taking 1 damage here. I don't really intend to perfect this fight anyway, though. Especially given the fact that we are effectively a deck that just plays a lot of low-cost attacks. It's going to be difficult for us to do so. So ideally, in this deck, we'll get something that also gives us block. Hang on. Yeah. Which is to say, if we got a ornamental fan in particular, that would be particularly powerful. That in particular would be particularly powerful. Good work, Ryan. Getting closer to the victory with our treasure hunter, which of course is the ultimate goal here. Not even kidding. That's actual kind of transparency right there. We're going to have to defend as much as we can this turn. That's fine. All right, and come on, Treasure Hunter in this hand. Treasure Hunter. All right. I probably should have just played a bunch of defenses there, right? It's not going to make a difference, though. Treasure Hunter. Got him. Nunchku, every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. That's really good for us. Another Treasure Hunt is probably too many. Lunar Strike, an Occultation. Gain 1 block for each card discarded. I have to imagine that's a lump sum rather than individual. Otherwise, whew, that would be pretty ridiculous. Right. Kunai would also be pretty good for this deck. Kind of want Ultimate Shortwave, but I also really don't need it. No, I kind of do need the extra energy a little bit. All right, we'll take Ultimate Shortwave. Ugh. Okay, lower your maximum hand size by 3 from the Runic Obelisk. And since we already have the Slimy Hat, our maximum hand size is now 9. That's kind of still playable. 7 is getting problematic, but 9 is fine. Okay. Alright, yeah, we've got to defeat Captain Abe for a patently ridiculous amount of money. Perfect. Get the double damage out on that, just because we could. Excellent. Yeah, this is going to be the turn that sucks. Yeah, that probably wasn't clever. There's an Illusion Star, upgrade Spore Crump. Don't want any of those. Take the special relic here. I could get Jaxed, but the problem is, how do I recover my HP when I do that? That extra strength is fine, but how do I recover? Fuzzy die, sure. Definitely don't want that attack pattern. Okay, I do want this attack pattern, but I would like to get another attack out. Yeah, I'm going to be taking 8 damage as a result. Got a lot more damage out myself, though. Okay. That's almost a respectable amount at the end there. We managed to dodge. Thank you, Dodgeball. Let's get that extra draw. Nice. Could scarcely have been nicer. And yeah, with that Refraction Spark, we're set up for some really good sparks thereafter. Another Refraction Spark? Probably not necessary, but I kind of want it still. I mean, they upgrade one another, so I think every pickup of a Refraction Spark after the first might be a good idea. Okay, Thread and Needle, start each combat with full plated armor. That is... I have to take it. We need that. Just gonna casually exhaust that early so that it doesn't trigger the charge up by playing it later. Okay, Infernal Brie. We can't deal any damage this turn anyway. Our next Refraction Spark is going to be absolutely bonkers, though. Whenever we decide to fire it off, that is. Okay. Yeah, 36 damage sparks, pretty good. Fine, I should probably start firing some of these off. Ugh. I really wanted to save that for a Refraction Spark and then have that Refraction Spark kind of just power everything else up. Defend. Refraction Spark. Refraction Spark. Now look at all these 19 damage sparks. Hell yeah. Which agreed. Shooting Echo upgrades. Don't need those. Terrified of this boss fight. That's okay, though, because I actually managed to find a way to full defend on that first turn. Oh, and then we got defended anyway by the game. Ugh. Don't you hate it when that happens? Didn't even need it, game. But thank you, seriously. Goal here is to try and wait for the treasure hunter to come back around. Ooh, all right. Come on. I believe in that treasure hunter. I probably ought not to have believed in that treasure hunter. This is a way too optimistic thing to even consider doing, by the way. And it worked. So, you know, never punished. Juicy Bracelet. Normal enemy counters are no longer encountered in question mark rooms, as well as a Smiling Mask. Merchant's card removal surface now always costs 50 gold. Don't want any of those. Charge Up Spray has an argument to be made for it, but I do kind of want to go all the way on this super defensive deck. Well, not super defensive, but super spark deck. Okay. Oh, that's so refreshing. The Asteroid Belt giving us a block the turn after as well is actually just so lovely. So damn kind of it. Ah, I forgot I was going to generate a spark there. Oh well. Got a bit kill. Block potion is also going to be particularly handy for us. Really want to upgrade these refraction sparks just because they do get out of control so quickly, but I think if I don't rest, I'm dead. Toy battleship. Whenever you enter a rest site, during the next combat, the first card played each turn also draws one card. That's going to make our combat off to the left here much, much easier. Not easy, but easier. Hello, Snecko Ghost. That's going to be a problem. So the thing is, Refraction Spark is going to deal 0 damage here. Oh no, but it still upgrades that Spire Spark. Okay, so the ghostly reduction of damage taken on the first turn does not seem to affect the other effects in the game. Which is nice. Good to know. Let some Glad for one turn. Ultimate Showdown is unplayable. Thanks for that. Plated Armor, I actually didn't even think about this at the time, but is a trigger of Casket of Stars every turn. Alright, getting closer to that treasure hunter now. Ooh, I can damn near taste it. Come on, treasure hunter this hand. That's not gonna do it. This one might, though. Again, strong no. Ah, there we go. Okay. 1 damage, then treasure hunter for the kill, get the extra relic. Upon pickup, obtain 2 parasite. Parasite cards can now be played. Playing a parasite will heal for 3 HP and exhaust the card. Sure, we could use some extra HP. Our card draw is a problem, but you know what? Yeah, we need the HP more than we need anything else right now. You can't use Amplify and charge up until this turn ends. So does it allow me to just stack my charge up? Or does it mean that I can't stack charge up that turn? A lot of comments have suggested that it means that I keep the charge up. I'm not so certain, personally, but I'm more than happy to find out. Let's do it. Won't trigger Amplify and charge up this turn. Oh, right. Bandana did that. Whew, I was wondering. Just increased all of these sparks by a bunch of damage. Nuke the Centurion. Refraction Spark is definitely a build that I want to get into. That seems extremely my style. Okay, there's our 2 parasites. Just play those both. Another Milky Way. The fact that it draws a card as well is just really, really, really good for this build in particular. Alright, managed to increase all of the other sparks by such a ridiculous amount. The enemy couldn't really do anything about it. Excellent. Should have played that, damn it. Should have played that defend first, increase the other spark as well. That's my bad. that... Yep, Treasure Hunter is still left in the deck. Which actually just means I need to wait one turn and then just play it. Yes. Perfect. My head louse. I'll be taking my extra relic, preserved insect, and my elite's combats have 25% less HP, as well as gremlin food whenever you rest upgrade a card. That's really good. We really need that. Double spark, deal 5 damage out of spark to your hand. That's not actually how we gain sparks in this deck. And we don't have any benefit from the other sparks anyway, so... kind of fine to let that be how it is. Alright. 6, as well as Parasite, obviously, just immediately gets played. Alright, we've got a very upgraded Simple Spark over there. Ask him, so Milky Way, Milky Way. There we go. Rest of the deck absolutely sucks, but at the very least we have some defense going on already. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think I need to use a block potion just for the remainder there. All's good here. Definitely gonna have to Asteroid Belt defend, though. Show me lethal. Yeah, that'll do it. Ooh, Milky Way, Milky Way. Excellent. Fairy Destruction Rays. No, don't want any of those. I do want another Smith. I want both of the Milky Ways upgraded, but the Refraction Sparks have just been so damn powerful. Played one-time gift at the wrong time there, by the way. It's my bad. Alright. I'm gonna play that Refraction Spark, which is gonna increase the damage of these other Refraction Sparks by a gosh awful amount. Good gosh. We can now actually start focusing on the top liner here. Now, I think I have to use Treasure Hunter for the kill at the very end if I want to get the effects, right? That's going to be a problem. Basket of Stars. Refraction Spark the top line, then gain block, which is definitely the wrong order to do that in. Oh, I'm so distracted today. It's that Darkest Dungeon episode. Oh. Yikes. Didn't know what I was going to be drawing there, but in retrospect, definitely should have done that differently. Alright, Pondfish. You've not long on this earth. Not if I can help it. Hell yeah. I don't know if they count as a singular unit is the problem, so I don't know when I am supposed to go for the kill. That said, it feels like knocking you down is probably going to be a good idea here. Also, I am trying to play into a new build here. So, oh, there we go. Refraction Spark onto Refraction Spark. Yeah. That's a build I've been keeping an eye out for. Should've just gained a bunch of charge up that turn. Yeah, that's my bad. Oh, I already played Treasure Hunter. All right, never mind. It's kill time. Got him. Taking my money as well. Show me. Pick up 3 curses. All right, we only need 1 more, and we can get a black card. That's going to be really cool. Gain energy when the number of cards in your draw pile increases during your turn. Ultimate Shortwave and Big Crunch. No, we don't need any of those. They don't really complement this deck. Rampaging Magic Tool. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Apply a random buff or debuff to you at the start of each combat. So we can get 2 frail, 2 weak, 2 vulnerable, 3 poison, or 8 charge up. Okay. I do want extra energy, but I don't think I want that one. Experimental Familiar. At the end of your start of your turn, rather, add a spark to your hand. At the start of each combat, you choose 1 of 3 random cards, and it costs 0 for the turn. You know what? I'm going to try that. It just goes into the Spark build. Sure, we didn't get the extra energy that I kind of wanted there, but I really want to try and test out this Spark build. I think the strongest element in it so far is the Refraction Spark onto the Refraction Spark. Yeah, definitely take the Machine Gun Spark there. Reason being that it's already an insta-kill. What with our strength. Yeah, it seems pretty good there. None of those. I could bring back... Could use Earthray Light to bring back a Refraction Spark. Sure. I'll die to them. I just have to not do it. Ugh. Very sad. Astral Hammer, whenever you play an attack, reduce its cost by 1 for the rest of the combat. Playing an attack that costs 0 exhausts it. Sure. We won't be able to fight for long, but we will fight much faster in the second shuffle. And I think this deck should be able to deal with that. I don't want to remove the parasites, actually. They are giving me HP. They're giving us life. That ultimate shortwave is actually kind of bad in all but the longest fights. I'll be taking Astral Hammer. I think I'm actually just going to pass because we've got a shop in 2 more spaces as well. Flash of Steel. All right. Membership card probably first. Then Bread of a Wishoku Lover. Heal 1 HP whenever you exhaust a status or curse. We do that 2 times per battle. When triggered 13 times, you gain 13 max HP and this relic no longer works. Sounds good. Good Instincts is also really, really good here. Free block as well as a spark generation for us. Oh, obviously should have done that in the other one. Alright. Do I even want to remove cards in this deck? I don't think I do. I don't know if I am, prepared enough to fight. The shopkeeper here at all. Alright. We're going to have a lot of difficulty with the boss. That is to say the heart next floor. I don't even know if we have a chance. We'll see. We'll see though. Refraction Spark on Refraction Spark is really powerful. Singularity as well. Oh, that's so good. And we'll Milky Way. We just want to upgrade this Refraction Spark as much as possible, so it upgrades this one as much as possible. And each of them upgraded all of these as much as possible. So you can probably see why I wanted to get that done. Turn 1 kill Regal Pillow, as well as... Nope. Don't want any of that, thank you. Sure, another Milky Way upgrade. Question card. Future card rewards greens have one additional card from which to choose. Alright, I have nothing that I really desperately need to upgrade right now, but I might get a card later that I need to upgrade, so we'll get the Ruby Key there. Bottled Soul. No, nothing I really want to drop that onto instead. Amplify effects cost no extra energy. This combat is really big. Right, I'm gonna ultimate shortwave. Milky Way. Earthray Light now brings back Milky Way just because of the... Earthray Light also should have been played after the millisecond pulse. That's an extremely my bad kind of sitch right there. Ow! Load of damage. Not too keen on it. Start with the Parasite. I would have taken every copy of Singularity that was offered, by the way, because it just fits so well in this deck. Unfortunately, I don't know what the enemy's doing next turn, so I'm going to prepare for the worst. I'll elect not to have the enemy definitely hit me there. Damn it. Yeah, we're gonna have to go like a whole nother shuffle through the deck before we get back to our treasure hunter now. That's the thing I'm primarily sad about. Well, no, Earthray Light can bring it back. Damn it, I can't play that simple spark. Not without triggering the enemy's turn. Yep, I don't want the extra relic. I need my HP. Sure, just kill the enemy there. Add a black card to our deck. You get that for fighting them? Best defense. Convert all your block into strength and then lose that strength at the end of the turn. No. Haul. Draw your entire draw pile. You cannot draw any more cards this turn. Exhaustive too. Probably. Chaos Vortex. Gain 10 shielding. One card you draw each turn has its stats and effects scrambled. Upgrades to 15. Haul upgrades to... removes the downside. Rune of Simplicity. I was very much hoping that would hit a defense, both of those. Occultation, sorry. No, don't want any of those. Begin to fall. Lose Master Spark. Yes. Thank you. Didn't really like that card in this deck. Didn't really make sense with what we were trying to do. Alright. 10 plated armor. Ooh, that's lovely. Ooh, you can taste it. That charge up spray is actually quite nice there. Excellent. Start charging up all of those other cards. Thank you. Ooh, weaken the enemy forever seems nice. One card on top of my draw pile. That, so we can get as much extra draw as possible. Extra energy next turn if I use it for the amplifier. I don't need to amplify anything else for the rest of the battle. Well, not the battle, but the rest of the current combat. Double damage if there's no cards in your discard pile. That's not going to happen. Okay, Earthlight Ray. What do I want to bring back with it, though? Probably Asteroid Belt? No, I'm already defended. Probably Refraction Spark, actually. Trying to set myself up for a giant treasure hunter. I mean, it's definitely a treasure hunter. All right. There's our treasure hunter. We can now actually go for the kill. Let's explosive potions so that we can kill. Ugh, that all went so horribly. Frozen Egg, whenever you add a power card to your deck, upgrade it, as well as Metronome. No, don't want any of those. Metronome, of course, being adds strength for each sequential attack played, up to a maximum of 10. Playing a non-attack card or losing HP resets the bonus to 0. Alright, finally, let's upgrade Hall. Hall is really good in this character, but probably not with this build. I don't actually want any of these. Take Orbital, I guess, sure. Alright. Sure, let's just kill that while we have the time. Come on, massive shapes. Show us what you got. Parasite. Shortwave. Generate the extra sparks. Then Milky. Alright, so I'm looking defends. Defends. Then 80 damage, refraction spark. All of these now deal 80 something damage. Okay. So we destroy the massive shapes pretty easily. Cool. Refraction spark can get really insane. I like it. Let's see what we can do on this floor. I've all but given up hope. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, 2 extra cards next turn. 1 time off is actually really, really, really great in the setup. Deck of Holding. Right-click once during combat. Sorry, right-click during combat to activate usable once per combat. Retain your hand this turn. If you have Runic Pyramid, discard your hand instead. That's super interesting. I actually kind of want to take the mango. Then a Dolly's Mirror for one of my refraction sparks. They're just that good. Now, I could sell a bunch of relics here. Probably should as well. So, tiny chest. That's not going to provide anything to us from now on. Short range teleporter. Never did, in fact. Smiling Mask. Do I want to card remove anything here? Not really. You know what? Probably the parasites. Yeah, I can play them a maximum of a couple more times, and then the bread's not even going to trigger, so I actually probably also want to get rid of the bread. All of the getting rid of the bread just now means that I can't get rid of the other parasite in my deck. Get a lot of money back. So I'm probably looking for that private reserves. Nice. Choose your bracelet. Can't do anything anymore. Nor can the gold. Bandana. Sure, get rid of that as well. Preserved insects actually going to be pretty good. Gremlin food literally can't be useful anymore. I mean, the membership card I should at the very end deal with. Regal Pillow can't be useful anymore. Question card can, but only once. And the Simplicity can't. Mango, because I bought it in the store, I thought I wasn't going to be able to sell it, but apparently I still can. Dolly's Mirror I'll also sell. Yeah. Alright. Definitely take a deck of holding in the private reserves, then I'm going to sell the others. Awesome. And I'll take a Spore Crump for just some vulnerability. Seems like it might come in handy. 1000% energy flow. And it almost always will be. Uh-huh. So those refraction sparks went really well. So this isn't even really a spark build. It's straight up a refraction spark build. It just uses the refraction sparks. Prayer Wheel. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Yeah, thanks for that. Sprinkle Star Steel. If we can get that early, we can actually just weaken the Corrupted Heart forever, because I don't think they can purge that. Definitely the millisecond pulsars. Upgrade is good, just not in this hand is the problem. So now I don't have to pay any extra for my defense, so I can start just playing out all my defensive cards. No, I need to save my charge up until I have my refraction sparks, so... Those hurt. Giant weaken there, though. On refraction spark. Really need you. Uh-huh. Alright, we get one turn off of the attack. So refraction spark now. Kind of, I guess. That's not gonna do it. One time off, so now I can actually start attacking as well. It's gonna be nice. I haven't been able to do that in a while. Earthlight. What do I want to bring back with that? I don't want to bring back one time off. Just get extra card draw next turn, because that's all refraction sparks in the deck. I need extra energy next turn. Wait. Earthray Light. I played it, and I don't pay any extra for amplify effects this turn. Why didn't it trigger? Put a card from your discard pile into your hand? Apparently it just decided not to trigger. Alright. I didn't know that was the thing. So we're probably just gonna die here, because we got our refraction sparks so late. Like, yay, we did 300 damage there, but now we're dead. 36 incoming damage versus my less than that HP. Mm-hmm. This combat. This combat. I literally can't deal any more damage this turn. So I just get to watch my character die. So you need a thick deck so it doesn't trash your deck, but if you have a thick deck, your win conditions can't be, well, not can't be, but aren't necessarily super likely to come out fast enough, especially when literally all three of them were on the exact bottom of the deck. That was pretty insane. All right. All right. Yeah, no, it happens from time to time. I suspect that heart might have some changes coming to it. For the moment, though, My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire modded. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There is a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on this game, past, present, and future, as well as a link to each of the individual GitHub repositories for each of the mods featured in each and every episode of Slay the Spire, excluding Spires and Snackos, which is currently not publicly released. I will update you when it is, don't you worry. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.